Hey, what's up, Tactical family? It's El Gato, the Gucci Gunner, back with another review. Not even a review, today is just more of a, as you see by the title, what I keep by my bedside. It switches throughout the week, what I'm feeling, what I'm not feeling. This is more for home protection, as you can see. So this is my home protection setup, if you want to call it that. So we're gonna dive right into it, not gonna be a long video. First up, we're gonna go with the Black Aces Tactical. This is a 12 gauge. Right now, 12 gauge semi-automatic, sorry. I have it set up with double lock buck. Reason being, as we know, with drywall in the in-home, you have to deal with over-penetration. Yes, there's been some studies and some tests to show that double lock buck will still over-penetrate, but it's versus going to slug. Now keep in mind, you're gonna wanna do your due diligence also and train. Know your house, know your setup, know where everyone is stationed and sleeping. We have 2 dogs, we have 2 children. The way our home is set up, if I have to, unfortunately, go to grab a firearm and get to my children, I know where they're set up, so that's gonna be on me to, as far as dictate what I grab. And again, like I said, it switches throughout the week, so I personally, you can see I have my safe here behind me, but off to the right here, it's my little corner tucked away. You can kind of see there. That's where I have whatever I have staged. I also have nightstand here. So depending if it's the pistol, that'll be tucked away in a little open spot in the nightstand. If it's a shotgun or the 300, which we'll get to those, it'll be tucked in the corner here for easy access. I have my safe more so to keep my guns put away from the children. And so in that case, I do have to go and get active or go noisy. Shout out to Neil with Go Noisy LLC, great trainer. But I know my layout and I know what I'm facing. Now, also, it's gonna depend where the alarm is coming from. And what I mean where the alarm is coming from is we have sensors on a few of the windows in the house, one of them being in the kids' room. So that'll show on the panel we have to let me know what's going on. So as I make my way through our master bedroom door, we're going to, I'll be able to check and see, hey, okay, the sensor at the sliding glass door broke, so I can maneuver my way around the house. And if I don't see one in the kitchen or in the living room, I know they're either in my children's room or in the office. So, or it could be bypassed, you know, our room and went straight to the garage. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind, is over penetration. Again, 12 gauge double lock buck, I chose that instead of slug because a slug will definitely over penetrate. I don't want to have to fire in the instance of someone standing next to the door of my children's room and fire a slug through that or through them, or not through them, but towards the intruder. Diesel, relax. And take the risk of impact of the round impacting one of my children. Diesel, sit. Thank you, relax. So that's the Black Aces Tactical. This is the Pro S4 model, walnut and FDE, not FDE, yeah, FDE and walnut. And that's one of my options. So we'll tuck this away. Next up, we have 300 Blackout. This will be, if it's out, it'll be running suppressed. Shooting 220 grain subsonic cellular and bellet, or however you want to pronounce it. Cellular and bellet. Cellular and belliot. Cellular and belliot. 300, this is one of my favorite go-tos. It's a slower round than the 5.56, but it packs a bit more of a punch. Now, this, again, will be stationed here next to the bed. If I have this out, then I'll obviously have it and be ready to go and run with it. I'm more comfortable with this than the 12 gauge, honestly, because that buckshot is gonna spread, okay? This, I have more time behind this platform. So this would actually give me more accuracy for the same instance, someone's next to the door, or if I'm making my way to my children's room and someone's in there, God forbid, I have more more accuracy with this firearm, with this Holliston red dot. This is the 515 CM. I have way more accuracy. I've obviously got my Olight mini tack light on here. So as I'm moving throughout the house, the lights will more than likely be off. Again, even if the perp is not in my children's room, if they're somewhere else in the house, I have way more accuracy with this versus the 12 gauge. Now the 12 gauge buckshot will spread and cause some damage, but I personally would like to go with the 300 at that point and, you know, clear the house, make sure everything's okay. And if I have to engage, I've got this, again, which is more accurate, a little bit more stopping power, shooting subs, so it's not gonna be as loud. Again, like I said, I'm gonna be running the suppressor on this whenever it's staged by the bed for home defense. That 12 gauge is gonna ring your ears. It's gonna wake everybody up, probably the neighbors. But this with the subs, and I've actually, shooting this at the range, this thing is very quiet, honestly. This is a maximum defense MD15, MD15 08 and 300 blackout. Again, if this one is going out, it'll be suppressed and I'll be going, clearing the house, make sure everyone's okay. So that's the 300 blackout there. Again, running subs, 220 grain, cellular and bullet. And then we have the Shadow Systems MR920L. This is used to be my duty gun. Sometimes may switch it off here and there, but I'm running the, if you seen the last video, I'm running the Prodigy as duty gun right now. And that thing shoots phenomenal. Had the little issues, sent it back to Springfield. They did the warranty work on it, and now it's good to go. But this here is going to be probably my last option. And this one again is tucked away under in a little like a cubby of the nightstand here. Running 9mm, 124 grain, I believe, hollow points in this. So we're gonna get that expansion. We don't have to worry too much about over penetration. But then again, when this round, if it hits the drywall, it's gonna deflect, and who knows the trajectory that's gonna go in after it hits that drywall. This would be probably my second option, honestly, over the 12 gauge. So my option would be, if I had to have it set up a certain way, it'll be 300 blackout, 9mm, and then I would go for the 12 gauge. Reason being, the more control over accuracy with the first two than the latter. Again, that buckshot is gonna spread and it's gonna create some hell. Now granted, perp is closer than, say, the farthest distance away from the master bedroom, will say about 20 yards, if that, 20, 25, maybe 20, between 20 and 25. I don't wanna take that chance of spraying buckshot, hitting my dogs, because they're probably gonna be going crazy. As you heard Diesel, he was barking pretty much at the door. That's my killer right there. But him and Vengeance, you know, they're gonna be more than likely attacking whoever is coming inside and alerting me to where they are. Maybe the person has shut the door, but they're gonna be there alerting me. So that'll give me a better opportunity as far as clearing the house and getting everyone to safety. But I don't wanna take that chance of having the buckshot spreading, hitting my dogs or hitting my children. Obviously the wife sleeps in the room unless I put her on the couch. Just kidding, vice versa. And if I'm on the couch, then she better come out ready to go. But this is my third choice. Again, now I got the TLR1S Streamlight on here. Holosun 507C X2 red dot. They do have these in green, I believe. This will be my third choice. Again, this is, you know, staged here. Some nights, if I remember correctly, I may have this staged in the little cubby as well as one of the other two options. So that way, I wake up, I'm freaking startled, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just gonna grab something, you know, more than likely, and figure out what's going on, make my way to my children. That's the first thing, unless they're in their room here with us. Sometimes they will come out of their room at night, you know, if they wake up just in a bad mood or anything, and hop right in the bed. None of these firearms are condition 1 when they're stored. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Some people are gonna say, oh, they cannot manipulate this firearm to make it condition 1. They don't have the strength, neither do they have the knowledge. That being said, I'm not gonna keep all of my firearms in the safe locked away. We're not in a safe state, or what do they call it? Safe place, safe space state, where you have to keep everything locked away. And so that's again, they're not gonna be able to manipulate this firearm, rack the slide, and get it condition 1. So when these are staged, they're condition 2, ready to go. So all I have to do is hop up, rack the shotgun, or rack the charging handle, or rack the slide of this, depending on which one I choose, and get ready to move and clear the house, get my family to safety, call the law enforcement, and hope it's a good day, good night, and no one gets hurt. But if not, we're definitely gonna go noisy. Again, this is El Gato, the Gucci Gunner, back with another video. Guys, drop it down below in the comments. What do you have for your bedside protection? Is it a 12 gauge? Is it 300? Is it 5.56? Is it 223? Is it 9 mils? Is it 45? Is it 40? 38? 380? Who knows? What do you have? Let me know in the comments. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. I'd be happy to talk and respond. I like to, engage with you guys in the comments here. Whether you like the video or not, I don't care if it's negative or positive. Say what you got to say. You're not going to hurt my feelings. It's El Gato, the Gucci Gunner. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.